You're the strong one, the one who holds it all together. But lately, it feels like you're falling apart. If that's you, you're in the right place. I'm Cassie, and this is the Grace Over Grind series. It's a show for women who are tired of quick fixes, shame spirals, and starting over. This series is for the woman who's been doing it all and still feels like she's failing. Today's episode is your permission slip to take a pause, breathe, and believe there's another way. Let's dive in. All right, episode 1, perfectionism and the all or nothing thinking. So today we're diving into something that so many of us struggle with, perfectionism and the all or nothing thinking. Friends, have you ever said, if I can't do it perfectly, I won't do it at all? See, this episode is for you. If you've ever started a plan, tracked your meals, worked out for 3 days, and then missed a day and thought, well, I blew it. I might as well start over again on Monday. This is your moment, okay? Because you're not lazy. You're not lacking willpower. You're stuck in a cycle that looks like failure, but it's actually a mindset trap. Okay, let me repeat that. It's actually a mindset trap. And once you see it clearly, you can finally break free from it. All right, here we go. So let's start here. Perfectionism isn't just about wanting things to be neat or just right. It's about your worth being tied to performance. Okay, let me repeat that. It's about your worth being tied to performance. It's the belief that unless you do everything flawlessly, it's not good enough, that you're not good enough. Man, and that's heavy, right? I mean, that's like really heavy. So where does that come from? Maybe it's you were praised for being the good girl or the strong one. Maybe success was always expected of you. And if you slipped up, you felt like you disappointed someone. Maybe you were taught that discipline is black and white, like there is no in between. And see, over time, that belief, it turns into that all or nothing mindset. If you can't go all in, you don't go at all. So it sounds like this, okay? I ate a cookie, so I might as well eat the whole pack, right? Or I missed one workout, so now I failed the whole week. I didn't hit my water goal, so why even try the rest of the day? Now, does any of that sound familiar? I know it does. At least one of those things sound familiar. See, this mindset feels productive because you're trying to do your best. But in reality, it's the very thing that's keeping you stuck. It's keeping you where you are. All right? So let's get honest. Perfectionism is robbing you. It's stealing your consistency because you're always starting over. It's draining your energy because you're carrying guilt for every slip up that happens. And let's face it, you're going to have slip ups because that's life. It's making you feel like a failure. Let me repeat that one. It's making you feel like a failure. Not because you are. It's because your standards are impossible, okay? And here's the truth that no one tells you. The women who succeed long term, they aren't perfect. All right, I'm going to repeat that and you need to write that down. The women who succeed long term, they aren't perfect, okay? They're patient. They don't do it all. They do what they can and they keep showing up. That's the key thing. They do what they can and they keep showing up. They do not do it all. Every imperfect workout, every off-track meal followed by a reset, every time they choose progress over perfection, that's what builds results. See, it's the progress over perfection. So how do we shift out of this mindset? All right, I'm going to give you 3 practical steps. So get your pen, get your paper, write these down. I want you to put this everywhere so you can see it. Okay? Number 1, redefine success. Stop setting the bar at perfect. Start asking, what's realistic for me today? For example, what's a win that honors my energy, my schedule, and my season of life? See, your season of life that you're in, that's very important because that win could just be getting out of bed for that day. But you know what? That's a huge win because that's the season you're in. That's your schedule and that's the energy you have. So you start where you're at. Give yourself grace. Okay. Number 2, embrace the gray. It's not I failed or I crushed it. There is a middle there. Can you choose a B- effort instead of quitting? Let me explain that. If you only have 10% in you today, you're going to show up and you're going to give 100% of that 10%. Okay. That's the B- effort, because you're not quitting. You're showing up and you're giving everything that you have for that day. So we're going to think of that as B- effort, because we're not thinking of perfect. We're not thinking of A plus, like everything has to be that way. No, we're cool. We're going to settle with a B- and we're going to show up how we are with that 10%, and we're going to give 100% of that 10%. All right? Because we're not quitting. Number 3, practice compassionate resets. So you slipped up. You're human. The magic is what's in the next choice. I'm going to repeat that. The magic is in your next choice. You slipped up. It's okay. You're going to get back up. You're going to take a pause. You're going to breathe. You're going to reset. There's no guilt required. You don't need another hardcore plan. You need permission to be human and a strategy that supports you. Okay? Give yourself permission to be human. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to fall down. But you're going to have a strategy that supports you falling down and getting back up. Because that's what's key. That's what leads to consistency. That's what gets you there. So I want you to hear me clearly today. Okay? Write this down. Remember it. Just listen. You're not broken because you've fallen off 100 times. You're not weak because you can't stick to every rule. You're stuck in a cycle that punishes imperfection, and you're ready to break it. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep going. I hope this felt like a deep exhale. If you needed to hear this today, take it as your sign that you're not behind and you're not broken. Want support or a next step? DM me the word grace on Instagram at Cassie_Covey. That's Cassie, CASSIE_Covey, COV as in Victor, EY. And I'll send you a free resource to guide you forward. Until next time, give yourself grace, drink some water, and remember, you're worthy of showing up for yourself also.